tradition going strong for more than 7 decades, set to return next week. We are talking all about the annual Blackberry Festival in Carlisle. Here to tell us all about what folks can check out this year is the head of Carlisle-Nicholas County Tourism, Gladys Shrout. And we also have with us today Jim Galbraith with the American Legion Post 17. Thank you both for coming.
Thank you.
This is exciting, but first, how long exactly has this festival been going on?
We'll let Jim answer that question.
77 years.
77.
It originated in 1946.
Oh my
It
goodness.
started in 1946.
This is incredible. It's really a tradition for the community, as I hear. What types of things does that festival feature? Things people can check out there?
We have carnival rides, which is very interesting for the young folks and the middle-aged folks. We also have a lot of food vendors. We have different things on the street that's exciting for people to come by and look at. And most of all, we have a wonderful ribeye steak sandwich.
Oh, is that the thing to get there, the sandwich?
Of course, that and a big baked potato.
That sounds good.
We have music nightly.
Yeah.
4 or 5 years ago, we started on Wednesday night with gospel night.
Okay.
So there's music for everyone.
And there's a fireworks show.
Fireworks show this year will be on the 4th on Tuesday night at 10 o'clock. So yes, we're anticipating good crowds.
It always seems to be really well attended, I think, for the folks that come out here. But for each of you personally, what does the Blackberry Festival mean to you?
It's, as he mentioned, it started in 1946. It was called a homecoming.
Okay.
They have a large monument that's been placed there in our cemetery that represents the veterans that was killed in World War I and World War II. And that celebration was part of the homecoming.
Okay.
So this is why it's very important to people. A lot of people come back to Carlisle that came every year to the Blackberry Festival. So that's why it's important.
Very good.
Well, I remember, of course, all my life, and my dad used to work the ticket booths for the American Legion, so I remember it for all my life, like I said, and it's something for our kids to do.
Yeah.
It's not as big as it was back in the 50s and 60s, but we have rides. It's a festival. And we don't have motorsports or anything, but we have, like I said, music nightly. There's something for everyone to do, and there's so much camaraderie where people come back and visit.
And we forgot, Jim, we have the parade on Thursday night, which is our homecoming. A part of that, the queens will be there, the candidates. Last year's reigning queen will arrive, and we'll have clowns. We have a large, we hope this year, a festival that will present to the many people that will be coming in the parade. We'll have something that is very interesting that we have made ourselves, the large monument that is part of our community and our cemetery for the ones that lost their lives.
And why is sort of keeping that tradition, that history alive so important for, the younger generations to learn about?
We want them to remember what has happened during the World War I and World War II, and also the wars that continue to go on. That brings to life to the younger people that really do not realize what has happened during wars that they need to remember.
Sure. Jim, did you want to add to that?
Well, the tradition. I guess it's the tradition. Like I said, I'm fairly old, so I know from years past that, I always look forward to it as a kid.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm sure kids do today.
Absolutely.
Because not everyone can go to the Bluegrass Fair or to other larger fairs. This is something for them to do too.
I love the way you put that. Where does all of this take place for folks that are looking to come?
Right in the center of town at our courthouse.
Very good. And you don't have to register, you kind of just show up,
Oh, no, just
right?
show up. They sell armbands, $15, ride from 6 to 11. The festival this year is Fox Creek Amusement out of Nicholasville. Jonathan White, he's excellent to work with.
Very good. Details on the screen if you are interested in checking it out. I know so many people are. Thank you both so much for coming to talk about it and share a little bit more about that meaning of all of this.
Well, I appreciate being offered to come. So
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you. Stick around. We've got to look at your headlines right after this.